it is so hard to find good stuff. And I blame the war. Well, the war changed us in more ways than we'd like to admit. That being said, Cousin Mary, I am so pleased to see you today. You should come visit us more often. I agree. I have been quite busy with the affairs of the estate, but I'm very glad to say that I actually quite get on with our new agent, which means that I have more time for my children. They love their nanny, but it is nice to be able to spend more time in the nursery. I'm just quite content with my life as it is, and I cherish the memories that we have, that we share. I remember when you used to come as a child, Mama would leave us in the horrid hands of that terrible governess. What was her name? Fraulein something. She had so many problems. She was German, yes. Had we known at the time, I always told Mama I wanted a French governess, but you know, the French have all this complication. I know, you came here because you want your makeup done and you could not come with your lady's maid. She's taken ill. I am quite aware. My lady's maid, bless her heart, is with child, so I will take care of your makeup. Don't look at me like that. I'm not that snob. I'm completely fine with doing your makeup myself. My maid, Smith, she is quite good when it comes to all the powders and the creams and the foundation. She's from America, you see, so she knows all that is new in fashion. So you'll be pleased to know that in that bag there is a lot of new products. Oh, don't look like that. You look like Papa when we first had the telephone installed. Please. But don't mind me. Just sit down. Are you at ease? Would you like some tea? I can ring Mrs. Hughes if you need some tea. Are you okay? Okay, great. Then we shall begin. And while I do your makeup, I must know what is going on with you. I was told you were corresponding with a certain duke. Is it true or just silly London gossip? I'm just going to apply a bit of cream on your face. You can speak, but I'll do that. How old is he? Oh, he's a widower. How sad. How lucky for you. Well, please, women are beyond impropriety. I shall say whatever I want. My maid actually tells me that it is very important to have something to protect us from the sun. I know no one likes to look ghastly, but the sun is not as good as you may think it is. So I have this stick that I purchased last time I visited Paris with Mama, And I'm just going to apply it on your face like so. Yes, it is quite greasy, but it will make it easier for the makeup to be applied. But please continue the joke. Oh, you are hesitating because he has a child from his previous marriage. Well, it is something to consider. But he has a daughter, has he not? Yes. Just give him a son and he'll be the one who inherits. I don't mean to sound cold, Cousin Mary, but we must be somehow lucid to our situation. The world is changing. It will soon not be the one that we knew. I mean, we had to. I'm just gonna put some powder on your face. We had to sack 3 footmen, I think. Our under butler had to go. Chambermaids, we only have 2 remaining. Obviously, I do have my own maid. Papa has the butler, but that's about it. Times are changing. We have to change with it. I know it is a scary thought, and we might not be living like our ancestors did, but I like to think that if we take care of the estate, if we modernize agriculture, if we make sure that the farmers are happy to rent the land, we shall continue to live in a proper way. You sound like a Republican. Will you stop? If Mama was hearing you, she would be... Okay, I will apply a bit of foundation. This one is actually from south of France. No, I do not purchase everything in Paris. I do sometimes go to Cannes or Avignon. So I will just even your tone. God knows you need it if you wish to seduce a sad duke. Well, I'm not judging you. I just think that you should be smart. Well, yes, you are being a bit idiotic. We are here to make sure the order is respected. Do you want to work? Is that what you want? Do you want to marry someone who has no position, no estate to their name? Is that what you want? Because if you do, then you will find yourself working a horrid job, going to the office. I've never worked a day in my life, and I shall not intend to start tomorrow. Quite happy with my situation at present. Well, yes, I smoke. So, please, it's 1924. Grow up, Cousin Mary. I will not have that. Now, let's continue with a bit of eyeliner. Maybe it is avant-garde for our era, but I find it absolutely divine. So close your eyes. Oh, you're absolutely beautiful. See, my maid Smith, she would have not done it better. But tell me more about this duke. What's his name? Bertie. That's nice. I suppose I was expecting more of a George or a Charles, but it is true that most men our age are dead. So we are left with the old ones and the ones who are not so well in shape. I'm trying, Mary. I'm trying to be proper and nice. I suggest we put a little bit of rouge. I believe you could benefit for a bit of rouge on your cheeks, so that you would look alive, because looking at you I feel like I'm in the presence of the dowager of some monstrous castle in Scotland that no one has ever heard of. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult you, but you must admit you're not looking so good. If you want to marry a rich duke, which would put you above me in terms of station, you have to, work a little bit. You are splendid. I believe that the only remaining thing is a bit of rouge on the lips, nothing too vulgar, just enough so the Duke wants to kiss you. Yes. I have just the shade. I was wearing it was last week at the ball. We organized a ball charity thing, not a big event, but everyone that matters was there. I was wearing this tint. You might think of it as a bit bold and a bit dark, but everyone was obsessed with me. Must I spell it out? Well, yes, I danced with everyone that's handsome. Everyone wanted to correspond with me, which was quite funny. But no, I did not take anyone's address. It was good fun though. I am a married woman. I suppose, yes, my husband is in America, but I still am married. I would never take a lover. And if I did, I would never tell you. No. Pucker up. Go like this. Shall put a little bit more on. Would not hurt. Oh my god. You are splendid, Mary. Simply beautiful. And now you're ready to meet your Duke. You must tell me how it goes. You must tell me. Well, being in the countryside is, or can be, sometimes quite boring. We do have a gramophone. Papa finally accepted we get one, but except from the music and news, sometimes I feel quite bored. I do have the children, I suppose, and I hunt and ride, but I wish there was more for me to do. I'm actually thinking of going to London. Shall I visit you? Well, I'm just thinking that it would do me good. Being in the city, seeing the latest fashion. It is sometimes boring living in a castle, believe it or not. You may know what I mean once you've married that handsome Duke. All right, I'll stop with the Duke. But thank you so much for coming to see me. I shall hope that next time you have your own maid and I don't have to do all of that. But I must say, I did quite quite a good job. If I had to work one day, God forbid, I know what I would be doing. Makeup and the likes. Well, if it's all settled, let us meet next month at your apartment in London. We'll have the best of times. I'll leave the children with Nanny, obviously. It'll just be the two of us. Oh, and we will party. I've heard of those jazz clubs. They sound very, very fun. I want to try, but say nothing to Mama. Alright, then let us do that now. I heard the gong and I believe it is dinner time already. I'm not even changed yet. I'll just take off my hat, I suppose. I told you the war changed everything.